So let me start the recording. My name is Vivek, and today I'm going to show you a very basic demo. How do I use a device or a sensor to collect the information, and through my Arduino board I could get the information, and then I'll push that information uh, into the cloud. Okay, so that is the overall agenda to be shown as part of this. Okay, so what do I need? I would need, if you can see over here, I would need something called Arduino board. It is Arduino Uno board. If you can see the big board, this board I'm not going to explain much, but if you can read over the board, I have there are certain okay, so let me just go back and show you that. Okay, right, so much better into the camera visibility now. Okay, so what I have in this board is a couple of pins. Okay, couple of digital pin, couple of analog pins. Okay, and I have done I have powered it through a USB. Okay, so this is my blue is a USB. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I'll show you a sensor. Okay, so this is my sensor. Okay, so if you guys can see, this is my sensor. Okay, so let me just show it to you from very near. Okay, so this is my sensor. This sensor has got 4 pins. Okay, and if you can see, uh, the very first pin, which is a green, which is connected with a green wire, it is going to be connected to my power supply onto the Arduino board. I'll show you that. The blue one will be used for collecting the output, and the yellow one will be the grounded. Okay, so what I'm going to use is predominantly a blue pin, or a blue wire, which will collect the output, and this output I'm going to collect it on my pin number 5. Okay, that goes into my Arduino pin number 5. Okay, so let me just show that also to you. Okay, if you can see my Arduino board. Okay, so this is my my pin. Okay, that goes into a pin number 5. I am not sure you guys are able to read it, but this is where it is. Okay, very I can't show you much nearer than this. Okay, so this is, but just remember, this is the pin number 5, and that is a digital pin. Okay, so this is what it is. Now what I'm gonna do is, we have a program on the screen. If you guys can see, I have written a very simple program. What this program is gonna do is, I have included certain headers to include the libraries of DST. Okay, and this came with this sensor itself. And what I have done is, I have done a setup. So setup is pretty simple at the baud rate, and then I just call the begin. Okay, over here what we are going to do is, in the loop we have a certain delay of 15,000 millisecond, that is 15-second delay. So each of my reading will be after a delay of 15 seconds. I'm going to read the humidity, if you can see here, and the temperature. And I'm going to throw the output in a fashion which is something like a JSON format. Okay, so this is what it is. I can burn my program with this, so I have to quickly compile. If you can see, compiling the sketch, it will take some time. Okay, if for compiling, and once it gets compiled, I can upload the program into my Arduino board. Okay, so this is the second link, which is upload, which will push the program onto my Arduino. Right now I'm not gonna do that because I have already done that. Okay, what I'm gonna show you, one thing is, okay, so battery is also running out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm quickly going to show you a very so I have my output is on COM3, and let me just show you the serial monitor. So what it is going to give me is the humidity and the temperature, which you guys will see in some time. Okay, and this humidity and temperature, it will frequently get the data, okay, every 15 seconds, and throw it on this output. Okay, and this is the serial monitor where I'm going to see. If you can see here, it starts throwing me the humidity and the temperature. If you see here, okay, the first is data which is like which we have not seen. So we started the serial monitor later. But if you can see over here, the humidity is 40, the temperature is 29. Okay, so that is what it will keep on showing me. Okay, now the next thing is I'm going to use this data and push it into the cloud. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to run a program. Okay, that program again I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is the program which is basically a node program which I have written. This node program is gonna do is it is, one second guys. Okay, alright, one second guys, I'm gonna show you the node program, just give me a moment. So my node program is somewhere over here. One second, where is my node program? I have to, okay, right. So my node program is over here. I have a node program which I have written, which is a temp server. Okay, I'll show you the code. Let me just open it for you. Okay, and let me just go over here. Okay, right. Something wrong with this. I'm not sure why, what's happening. Okay, great. So it took me over here. Okay, what I'm gonna do over here is very okay. So let me just go through this program for you. Okay, so I have written a node program which is going to just listen to my data. Okay, that is going to come from my COM5 port. Okay, so if you can see the COM5 port. Okay, and then what it is going to do is it's going to continuously read the data and put it into this URL. Okay, API ThingSpeak.com. Okay, and this is the some configuration which I have done to push my data. Okay. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to run my node program. Okay, so then my node program is node temp server. Okay, so this is a program which I'm gonna run it. Okay, now what it will do, it will capture the data from this port. Okay, now if it starts listening, and I can see my output over here. Sorry about this, let me just close this. Okay, so I have a ThingSpeak. Okay, let me quickly log in into the ThingSpeak. If you can see, it is now pushing on the data, right? And I'm gonna sign in with my credentials. Let me just sign in. Okay, I have signed in now. I already have created a channel. Okay, so this is my channel. Okay, this is a private channel. If you can see, I have created it. And now if you can see over here, it will start plotting a data. Okay, so now if you just see this, it starts reading the data. It starts reading the humidity and the temperature. If you can see over here. Okay, so it has captured the yesterday's data and today's data. It starts throwing it out. Okay, so now after every some time. Okay, right now the timing is 9:18, which is the current timing. Okay, so it will start doing that. Okay, if you can see over here in the monitor quickly, it starts taking up the temperature. Okay, if you can see over here, start taking the temperature of 28 degree and humidity of 40 degree. Okay, so this is my temperature of 40. Okay, and humidity of 28. Okay, and that is what starts throwing it out into my screen. Okay, and I can use this data. Okay, so I'll just pause my recording.